happiness slayer. Sing along. I'm thinking, I sit here and I just think, and then the shit that comes out and that I talk about here. And I'm thinking, I see this video on YouTube, and it's a American woman, white, I mean, fucking blonde and white, right? Marries a warrior in Africa, Nigeria, one of motherfuckers, right? Spear and everything. And she has a child. I don't believe it's phony. I seen it before, and I was like, oh man, that's amazing. Like, what do we have to do? Do I have to do? Do I have to downsize? Do us women need to go there and find some local tribesmen, which took me to horrible bosses with the scene from The Sun, you know? It just, I don't know. I feel like maybe there's just some message for some people. You may wind up being with someone that you never thought you would, and living a life that you never thought that you would. Okay? I'm not saying it's me. I'm not saying it's not me. The shit that happens, that comes out here, I don't really have a lot of shit happening in my life now. It's kind of cool, but kind of cool. It just, I don't know if it's, is it for you? I don't know. I would love to know from the woman, which I just, don't even look at me. Don't even listen to me. This isn't happening. This is just me talking out loud and being crazy. I'm still in the psych ward as far as you're concerned. Have to believe we are magic. It must have been that bad. I don't mean that. I mean, to wind up in another country like that. You know what I mean? You must have ran from somewhere else because it was that bad. I hope nobody took that. I just mean, it says a lot about, I'll be guiding you. So, with this being said, I feel like some of you are being guided to go to other places. You could be already in missionary, I always said missionary positions. And that could be another reason why you're leaving where you're going and going to the tribesmen. You know what I mean? I was like, well, I'm not sure. For me, it would be Nigerian, Haitian, but it could be definitely Aztec, Native American. Yeah, I mean, throw me in there and see how it goes. Give me the guy with the feathers and shit with his freaking stomach hanging out all day and shit, and just like a real slayer, not a happiness slayer. There's a difference between a happiness slayer, a peace slayer. Oh, what do you got going on, huh? And then there's these where it's, you don't want for anything. They protect you. They're just grounded. It has to be a completely different experience. It has to be. These people don't care. They're not. Some people think, well, they don't have things because some of them don't want the shit that we have over here because they see what it does to everybody. It separates. People kill each other for it, and you're never happy. Planets align. Oh ho 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 ho. I just want to flip some cards and see how this is going to go. I'm excited. Should I put the letters first? I'm thinking, like, put me with the friggin' Zimbabwe tribe at this point. You know what I'm saying? With the Z-Knights and these Z-Nuts and all. I feel like I've been kind of living that way anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just in survival mode and some type of, which is nothing like how they live. It's some type of just primal. Maybe it's just bringing out that side of me. Letters. P-E. Blank. T-Y. Destiny will arrive. It's Olivia Newton-John. There, this could be for an Olivia. W-P. What would this be? Pay. Pet. Pat. Pete. Peggy. I mean, look, I don't know what their sexual preference is, and that's ain't none of my damn business. But what I'm saying is, how about this? Even for those of you who are like, I don't even want a relationship. I just want to fucking be somewhere else and experience something different and be around people that aren't always on social media. Because there are a lot of people here in the States who aren't like this all day long. And I feel like breaking down in tears a lot with how isolating it is when you're not addicted to social media. Forget everything else. Like, at this point, give me the fucking crackhead I can at least make me laugh. That doesn't want to go, that doesn't have a phone. You know what I mean? Does anybody else get upset? Like what's out there? Or is everybody really just, what about that Thanksgiving? Is there somebody that was, there could have been something that happened in the past that some people remember when it comes to something me, okay? And I don't want to get into detail. Could have been traveling somewhere or something like that. But let's talk about Thanksgiving and stuff, especially people who are or claim to have Cherokee, right? South, Southern. I think if these individuals saw what Thanksgiving was like here, they would want to kill. Arguing, people don't talk about what they're thankful. Well, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You get the family where, like, let's say you're there for the first Thanksgiving. You're either the male or the female, and you're not really sure if you like this person, but shit, it's free food, right? You're grateful for that, but you're genuinely grateful for that. There's something about you being different, and you're invited into this thing. All extra people show up now, you know what I mean? But now it's all of a sudden, you can tell people are shunned or they're stunned. I'm sorry, but that could be you later on during dinner. You know, it depends on who you are, but I'm picking up that you're just one of those people that says it. You don't conform, you know what I mean? I don't have an act. I hope they're okay with this. And usually someone's like, I hope you can deal with my family. And usually thinking, I hope they can deal with me, because there's always something, you know what I mean? I always get accused of stealing something and I never went in the room, or people say that I'm rude because I don't like small talk and I don't babble. Here you are, you're sitting down, and now mom goes, wait. People are ready to dig in, you understand? They got two hands on one spoon. It's not like people forgot. Not everybody at the table forgot, but see, you're there. There's somebody, you must be somebody that they need to impress, or they feel this way. And if they feel this way, a lot of people feel this way around you. Like they have to impress you. I don't even know if you know that this is even a thing or that it exists around you. But it does. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about that. Mm-hmm. I like my tits in this shirt as well. It's just one of them white. My tits look great. My legs look great. But, wait. Let's all say, don't you feel, do you get that feeling? You feel that feeling? And it's not because I don't have to say that I'm thankful for anything. I'm the type of woman where you can feel that I'm grateful. It's the way that I handle supposed loss, right? That would be loss and gain. It's the same mood. Some things you get a little more out of me. But my life doesn't change because I don't have money, or I have a little bit of money, or I don't have as much of my chips as I usually do. That means I ate too goddamn many before then. If I'm short now, and I usually am not. Most people don't think about that. Very, very strange sense of I deserve this no matter how I act, and if I can't work for it and get it, then I'll figure out a way to take somebody else's or to steal something so I can, something like that. I'm tired of being here. I'm tired of being in this part of the world. But let's say what we're thankful for. Really? You already know. You don't do this, but now you're going to do this? So now you're thinking, well, what do I come up with to be cocky, right? I don't even give a shit. I'm just going to eat the food and leave now. There's already another plan in place. Am I right? Where you're like, oh, okay. Now, if they ask you to go first, somebody it had this, or you're going to have this, or some of you are going to have this shit at Christmas or a birthday thing. Or they're going to have you say something on the spot. This is what moms like to do, or it's usually moms with the sons and the daughters, and women and men. It's usually the females. I'm sorry, you don't see fathers and uncles and shit sitting up and going, so, Anyway, people start going around the table, whatever this was for you. But my point is, people show up to this, and usually even the people who bring the food want to outdo somebody else's dish. They're not even making it. It's not tradition. It's just, whatever the food is. It doesn't matter. It could be pizza, homemade pizza and shit. But the thing, there's so much competition with everything when it comes to Americans and even other countries where we have all of these things. We don't ever see these parts of the world, so we don't know what that's like. It would be great if, without feeling like you're going to be set up to be dropped in the middle of the Amazon and just left for dead and sprayed with freaking like blood, pig's blood and shit. If you could, I just don't trust it. If something else trusts to teleport me there, I'll wake up. You know what I mean? That's all you need is for me to just fucking slide up in the bushes somewhere. I'll tell you what, just like I make the best of everything else, you wouldn't want me to go, and I may not have wanted to go. This could have already happened in the past too, knowing me and some of the shit that they put in my mind. It seemed like some of the things that I did going through rainforests, it could have even been that they were telling me jungles for stuff, for task. Lupe, it's I can feel it. Something's pulling on me. I mean, look, with this shit that I talk about with the memory, I could have had a whole treehouse somewhere in a rainforest and been set, and they took me from that. But wherever it is, there was a part of me that wanted to believe that it was done for me, and I'm sure that at some point, if this is the case, it would have been in some way. But now that I see that I'm a woman that can handle just about every personality, I can handle any kind of debate, disagreement, argument, fight, screaming, physical fighting. I'm just built that way. Then I don't believe anything that I could have been taken from I don't care who it was, could have been good for me. You know what I'm saying? I could get along with dirty, perverted old Freemasons. I could get along with black people, white, Asian. It doesn't matter who you are. I transmute things. But a lot of the times, because of just how I approach things and you feel me, I don't feel like a threatening presence. It could be a little intimidating because of my tone or the fact that I don't speak a lot. That's brought out in me, the other stuff. This just comes naturally. So, it was just funny, and I'm thinking to myself, I mean, why not? No, excuse me, not when it comes to that. Nope. Why I'm flipping out a demon card. Pickles. What the hell was this? Pickles. Oh, pickles. That could mean something. Pickles? Is somebody making a list? Is there somebody taking food to some people in one of these places or something? Don't forget the pickles the next time. Are they still doing that? Okay. Okay. According to one legend, Pickles would appear at the deathbed of important or high-ranking people. if you like pina colada, and that, okay? It could be, a clock. It does seem like something's happening. I don't know if, because I don't pay attention to that stuff. If the sun's even setting and rising could be difficult to tell time because of something that's going on in the system, that system up there. If those attending the dying man or woman did not offer, right? If those attending the dying man or woman did not offer Pickles their worship by consecrating the dying and burning candles in Pickles' honor, he would appear a second time as a warning. Somebody's in this, I feel like. If no rituals were carried out before the third time Pickles appeared, he could only be driven away by a human sacrifice. This could turn into something else altogether. Let's talk about the human sacrifice in this cat. Beware of long-standing or family feuds, allowing old resentments to linger past the time when anyone remembers who started the dispute. Are you disputing with everybody? What's the name of the game? Do you know what I just got? And this was... Can you feel that? Is there a whole globe or kind of is being tapped in or to the matrix or plugged in now kind of a game that now where it feels to me like this? If it's not the attacks I said were happening through gaming and then putting things in people or creating things to connect to these people even remotely. Excuse me. Is plugged in now. Is it like the game, the video game? Like, are people thinking, because I don't feel like many people are in actual reality anymore. Either they don't want to, so virtual reality is a good way to remove yourself from that. But when that's all that you're doing, but it feels like it's even deeper than that, where that life just became a game with no consequence and some type of like Hunger Game / my documentary, my autobiography. The name of the game. I'm not sure how this happened. But the craziest thing, here we go. Ta 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 ta. Some people would call these individuals savages and this, that, or the other. Looky here. Right? Did somebody make the mistake and put their foot with their shoe with all the holes in it because you lost everything doing some shit like this in their mouth when they said, what are they? Local tribesmen. Oh, no, they probably slaughter each other. I've experienced savages on all fronts. Easy like Sunday morning. There's that too, darling. It's rough for you right now, huh? Yeah, well, I think that maybe you attacked a good woman or even some good men. You could have something to do with some people not being here anymore. So your shoes are deteriorating, your teeth, you wanted people's relationships to deteriorate. Where you going? I can see you. Where are you? You can't run from me telepathically. Everything is just going bye-bye. I don't wish this on people. But it's just the irony of how we see things. And I was thinking earlier when I was saying things in another reading, I'm thinking, what kind of people are out there? This is only stuff I can go by that I feel and that I knew was happening to me by certain people of all different ethnicities and genders. Do we even recognize that we say things and we could be that? I just want to take just a few seconds of silence for those out there who can be still and be quiet and who take a few seconds, even a few seconds. Some of you only need some milliseconds before I comment or say something. Yeah, because I could embarrass myself. I'm concerned that before I had this idea, I'm concerned that I'm never going to be around a man that's around my age or anything like that, that I can admire and respect and like I want to just flirt with. I don't even care if it's just play, just laughing, and I don't know if I'm ever going to be around that again. I go places, and granted, the places I go are different. They're not dive bars, they're not 5-star restaurants. They're just different places. I walk, I see people sitting in their cars. There's just no life in anybody. It doesn't matter if you have things or not. I want to be high. I would love to sit there and take in some ayahuasca. And, you know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe some of us have been through a really horrible thing, because we're going to wind up somewhere. And it's like, well, I could deal with this. I just got done getting my insides freaking zapped and fried, and yeah, radiation Saturday. Every day. Who knows, man, right? Let me see what else with this. Dangerous. Believe him. October. Male. I'm going to put what it, Soldiers Association himself. Understanding male. Did somebody claim to... Hello? You want to tell them the truth? Hello, Sandra and her husband. Do you want to tell them the truth? You're not getting any yield, or you for someone putting your name or putting yourself on that the way it is now wasn't a good thing for you to do. Okay? I don't feel like you can relate. You could be looking stuff up online. You're not full froze, but you're halfway there, and when you're halfway there, is this with Wounded Warriors or so? You might as well be all there. Yeah, what an area for you to pick to push your fraudulent selves into. And go fuck yourselves. What's dangerous? What? Is this for the woman? I guess this people say it's good. Yeah, dangerous. Take it to the limit. One more time. It's dangerous being with this person. I mean, I want to get into what the conversation was. I'm not going to go into yours. I respect you too much. You just look like an amazing woman. So and you look like an amazing man. And I see if that is your child, because I don't know what to believe, but it looked like it could be. Congratulations! I'm so happy for you, and I hope that whole thing is true. So I want to see what kind of conversations. God, I gotta turn this. This is what I hear. You always gotta test me. What was this? Are you kidding me? It's like, you're gonna wind up stuck there. Next thing you know, what's gonna happen? You're gonna be calling saying, "I'm sorry, I came here. I didn't mean to do it. Could you please send me money for a ticket or da-da-da-da-da." I'm lost in some friggin' jungle. Look, I miss the city. I miss my motorcycle. I miss the businesses and stuff like that, or that's what you're going to. This is the conversation. You're gonna wind up missing the city. You're gonna miss the clubs here. You're gonna miss going to, you know what I mean, Target Tuesdays and Walmart Wednesdays. Hi. Who is that? Ellen. Hi. I mean, look at all the. Are you a woman? This feels like whoever this other one is, they're on the fence because they want you to leave as you get more attention than they do. But they figure, well, you out of the way. It all goes on me. Is it the person that can't stick to one piece of advice? They'll say that. Well, this would be good for you, just for a little bit. And then when they see that you're serious, it's, are you really going to go? And this has nothing to do with your safety or whether you're going to be hurt or stranded. You know, with a fucking python or anaconda. Nobody seems to care. No shit. Don't ask them on their opinion or on this. Please, this is your life. But then you'll turn around and say, you know what? I'm gonna. But this is how you have to word it so that you don't get this retort. You got to go. I'm gonna take your advice that you just gave to me. At 2:37, right? Just if you have to be like that, then you're gonna feel angry. You feel this? 50. Office and 50. That's what they're putting on here. Believe him. October yield dangerous office and 50. So, is that an address number? Number 50. Is this a property? So now we are. I'm gonna do it. Wait, what? Well, I'm gonna take your advice. They have no choice but to say, well, yeah. Well, I mean, I was just giving advice because I thought that's what you wanted to hear. Aha. This type of shit will drive you crazy. Because if this is the only person that you even have in your life, what are you going to do with this advice? Then they're going to say, then it's like, well, what if? Don't they have like gas or grease fires there? Doesn't shit like explode there? Maybe. What else can we see here? Yeah. Don't they shoot bows and arrows? Don't they? Do they have those the tranquilizer things for the animals out there? Did they ever use them? How are you gonna sleep? You gonna sleep on the floor? Is it like a cot? Take it. So I'm gonna get these ancestor cards. Birch. It is there must be a property that's very important here. And I don't know, what is 50? Somebody knows, don't they? Tell. 50 days or DY? 50. Hold on. Want to be alive? They can't kill you. You could have been somewhere for 50 freaking days like that or something. Have you been gone or you did this? Honduras. HR Honduras. Did somebody say that you died in Honduras? I wouldn't be surprised if you did and came back to life. It feels not corny, real scary, spiritual. Now all of a sudden this birch came out for some reason. I don't know why. Why am I hearing diphenhydramine? I don't know what that is, but birch, this came out before when it came to some kind of property. It could be made out of, I mean, honestly, there could be something that's, or it could be that going out to this place, you would be surprised at how you may be born to be in this situation. Spirit Weaver, I'm telling you, yo, somebody's got better furniture in the jungle. I mean, shit that lasts, okay? Shit, and when you're used to just sleeping on sod cod, this shit is like a memory foam. What are that? Purple dips. You put enough heart and soul and love and attention into something. I'll bet that if they have hammocks made out of this shit, these things can probably carry a half a ton or hold a half a ton. I'm telling you, I know it sounds crazy, but I'll bet that they can. The Asians know, right? You guys know, and all kinds of shit, and Mongolians. Hello? All Asian. I cover everybody, right? Asian, Latino, that's what I say now. It just covers everything. Black is, you're just black. White, right? And, well, with the Hindus, I figure like that. That covers everything. And what else do we have? So I just say it's Soviets. Whatever comes to mind. But you're kind of white. Right. Puncture? Are they confirming something? I'll tell you, you could have almost died, I'm telling you, in the fucking rainforest or something. You could have been bit by something, or you ate something. I saw Into the Wild in my mind, but that could have just been me thinking of it. But there could have been something that you ate, or they said not to do, or they said not to go, or it's just one of those things that happened. Were you bit by a snake or something? This could have been one of the most poisonous snakes. Somebody was. You make a magic come true. Was it you, do I feminine? Were you out for the count? Down, out, I'm hearing, it's a woman. You got, might be hard to handle. Are you hard to handle here for Americans or just people in your country? Are you thinking that maybe I just don't get along with anybody here? I don't get along with the people who wear Prada and Gucci. I don't even get along with the people who wear a friggin' Champion. You know what I mean? Like, give me some freaking big-ass leaves and some huda wuda zabadaba. Zabawaba. I'm good. Like, give me one of those headdresses and shit like that. Like, I would love to walk around and just chill, look at shit all day, have conversations with people that don't make you want to just go back to using. You know what I mean? What is this? Did people leave you by yourself? I gotta flip out letters for who you are. It may not be a woman, it could be a dude. But it feels like you were by yourself somewhere. PR, this could be a Patrick, Patricia, P-E-L. Pet. Oh, I see what you did. I'm sorry. Did you go into the jungle to get a pet? Did you guys go and grab lions and tigers and shit and snakes? Do you have a zoo? This case is twice with P-E-T. This could be kind of cool to do this shit. Alright, so listen, if you did this, then I guess you've been there or you've been somewhere where you've seen a different kind of lifestyle. I don't think you ever thought though, Now, I don't know how many women there are when it comes to this. I don't know. And I think the husband and wife too. But some of them are predominantly male tribes. And I don't feel gay, but I do feel like whatever I feel like it. But, I mean, god damn, wouldn't it be great to be a woman and just kind of stumble on some hacha wacha? Dante's Inferno. I would love that. I really would. Let's just let it be known. We have to let the universe know in some way that I am open. To, you know what I mean? Throw me tanto, please. Just for anything. Just for the company. And what comes with that. Yeah, I'm throw me. What's his name? Exagzia. Is it Zimbabwe? I think it's Norwegian. Throw me some tribes where I can go visit and see how and see how people are that aren't consumed by attacking each other, lying to the point where people are getting tortured and killed and thrown in jail on somebody that doesn't even know that the lies are that bad. You know, there are people who lost their lives and had no idea how bad this envy was, or you're better off dead is pointing at your head. Absolutely fucking not. You could feel like you would just rather be gone. I'm picking up on a lot of people who are even worse than how I feel about where you're living and the kind of, like, you're disgusted and it's disgrace. You could have even went there as a child, whether you remember or not. Or you could have taken your kid there. This is how much you trust either these people or you trust something that they trust as well. Who knows? All right, I put it out there. I don't know who else is, but I'm excited because I know I get what my wishes are. Those are my wishes to you.